Hello and welcome students. Linear correlation, chapter number 2, statistics part 1. In last video lecture students, we studied Professor Spearman's rank correlation method. In rank correlation method, when ranks are given ready in the question. As you all aware, when ranks are given ready in the question, we have to prepare additional two columns only, that is D and D square. The column of D is Rx minus Ry and D square means square of column of D. Now students, in today's video lecture, I would like to explain you Professor Spearman's rank correlation method, but in which the ranks are not given ready in the question. And also students, remember this thing, in this particular sum the ranks are repeated also. When the ranks are repeated, we have to apply the CF, co-reaction factor also. So today's practice sum, I explain you how to give the rank in the question, and also when there are repeated ranks, then application of co-reaction factor, how it is applicable in the sum, CF is applicable in the sum, that I would like to explain. So students, please open your textbook. This is the question from textbook. Textbook sum number 21, page number 92-93. Open your textbook please. Page number 92-93. 21st question is there, in which the question they provide us two columns. First is reading hours and second is marks. Reading hours we denoted it by X and marks we mention by Y. In previous sum they provide us ranks ready, but in this particular sum students, you all are able to see they only provide us the variable reading hours and marks. First of all, we have to provide the rank to them. Additional four columns we have to prepare. First, rank provided to X, that is called Rx. Second column, rank provided to the variable Y, that is called Ry. Third column, that is D, as like the previous method or previous sum, that is D, Rx minus Ry, and the last column is D square. I repeat this. When ranks are not provided in the question students, remember this thing, we have to prepare additional four columns. Rx, rank of X, Ry, rank of Y, D, that is Rx minus Ry, and D square. Now the question arises, sir, by which way we have to give the rank to the variables or to the numericals? It is very easy. Mostly they provide us marks or hours. See, the students who read maximum hours, that particular student is provided as first rank. Like that, after first rank, second, third, whatever reading hours reduces, we reduce the rank also. In marks also, whoever student got the maximum marks, that is provided first rank. Same way, the marks which are reducing from first rank, that is provided second, third, fourth, fifth, and rank, etc. So students, these two columns are given in the question, X and Y. First, I explain you how to prepare Rx column, rank of X. Please keep your attention on the board. See, the highest reading hours is 4040. So the 40 is provided first rank. Clear? Highest reading hours 40, that is provided first rank. Then next is 38. So 38 is provided second rank. The third is 36. 36 hours. So 36 provided third rank. After that 34, fourth rank. Likewise 3030, fifth rank. 28 hours reading, sixth rank. And 25 hours reading, seventh rank. There is no any repetition in the variable x. All the numbers comes one time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have to calculate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Total 7 numbers are there and 7 numbers are here also. So by this way, we can give the ranks. The highest hours, first rank, next highest, second, third highest, third, likewise. Now, for variable y, that is marks. The students who got the highest mark, obviously he or she provided first rank. Now see here, the highest mark is 79. So 79 is provided first rank. Now after 79, it is 75. But students clearly saw the question 75 provided 2 times. So there is a tie in 75. Now after 79, the rank comes is second. But for second rank, there are 2 different numerics. 2 observations are there, 75 and 75. So the rank is 2 plus 3. Here it is the calculation. 2 plus 3 divided by 2. Sir, why 2 plus 3? Because after first rank students, it comes second rank and third rank. Sir, if 3 times 75 is there in the question, then 2 plus 3 plus 4 divided by 3. Sir, if 75 is 4 times in the question, then 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 divided by 4. Clear? So after 79, it comes 75 marks. 75 is 2 times, so 2 plus 3 divided by 2. Why 2 only, sir? Because only 2 observations are repeated. If one observation is repeated 3 times, then upon 3 is there. So 2 plus 3 divided by 2. 2 plus 3 students means 5. 5 divided by 2, it comes 2.5. So both the 75 are provided rank 2.5 and 2.5. Clear, students? First rank is 79. After that it comes 75, but 75 is 2 times. So rank 2 plus rank 3 divided by 2. Whenever there is a tie or repeated observations are there, then we have to do calculation like this. So 2 plus 3, that is 5 divided by 2, 2.5. Both the numbers are provided 2.5 and 2.5. Now students, total 3 numbers are provided, 1, 2 and 3. Now we have to give the rank from 4. Why? 3 ranks are provided, 1, 2 and 3. So now directly rank comes, that is 4. Okay? Clear. After 75 it is 72. So 72 directly given as 4th rank. After 72 it is 70. 70 is provided 5th rank. After 70, 68 is there. 68 is provided 6th rank. And after 68 it is marks 65. So 65 is provided as 7th rank. By this way students, we can give the rank to the observations. Clear? This is called the example sum of repeated rings also. It means application of CF is also there. You all know that we have to apply the co-reaction factor CF here. After giving the ring, we have to prepare additional two columns, that is D and D square. The column of D is Rx minus Ry, rank of X minus rank of Y. Here it is 7 minus 7, it is 0. 2 minus 2.5, that is minus 0.5. 5 minus 6, minus 1. 6 minus 5, that is 1. 4 minus 4, 0. 1 minus 1, 0. 3 minus 2.5, 0.5. And in the column of D square, here also the total of the column of D is 0. You observe it, sigma D is equals to 0. Now last column, that is D square. Here it is the square of the column of D. 0 square, 0. Minus 0.5 square, 0.25. Minus 1 square, 1. Square of 1, 1. 0 square, 0. 0 square, again 0. Square of 0.5 is 0.25. And do the total of D square column, that is sigma D square, 2.5. Is it clear? Clear. Now we move towards the formula. Whenever repeated numbers are there, as you all aware, the formula of Professor Spearman's rank correlation is R is equals to 1 minus 6 sigma D square plus CF. In the previous sum, there is no co-reaction factor because there is no repeated ranks are there. Each rank comes only one times. Then there is no need of CF, co-reaction factor. But whenever the numbers are repeated, then we have to apply the co-reaction factor. 6 sigma D square plus CF upon n square minus 1. Now the question arises, students, how sir we have to find the value of CF, that is co-reaction factor? Here I provide the calculation of CF, co-reaction factor. 3 columns are there, repeated observation, number of times repeated. Whichever number of times repeated, that is called small m. And the third one is m cube minus m upon 12, that is the formula. You have to remember it. And we write also this formula, m cube minus m divided by 12, that is the fixed formula. Now repeated observation is only one, that is 75. Here we all know it, only 75 observation is in. So if more than one repeated observation are there, then after this we have to write the another also repeated observation, if any is there. In this particular sum, only one repeated observation is there, that is 75. So I write here 75. Number of times repeated. See, 75 repeated for 2 times. So it is 2. It is repeated 2 times, so it is 2. Clear? Now m cube minus m divided by 12. M means 2, so 2 cube minus 2 divided by 12. 2 cube means 2 into 2 into 2, that is 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. 8 minus 2, that is 6. 6 divided by 12, that is 0.5. So co-reaction factor is 0.5. Repeat this. 2 is the repeated, 2 times the observation is repeated, so here 2. We put the formula, value into the formula, 2 cube minus 2 upon 12. 2 cube means 2 into 2 into 2, that is 8. 8 minus 2, 6. 6 divided by 12, that is 0.5. So in this formula we apply this 1 minus 6. Sigma D square is 2.5. Here it is. The total of sigma D square 2.5 plus CF is 0.5. As I explained you the calculation of CF. N means number of observation pairs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that is 7. N square, 7 square minus 1. 1 minus 6, 2.5 plus 0.5 students, it is 3. Divide by 7. The square of 7 is 49. 49 minus 1. 49 minus 1, it is 48. 48 into 7, so it comes 336. 6 into 3, 18. 18 divided by 336. So 1 minus 18 divided by 336, the answer comes 0.0536. So the final answer is 0.9464, that is 0.95. Students, by this way we are able to provide the ranks to the observations, and the repeated ranks also, repeated observations are also application of correlation factor, that is CF, also in this particular sum. So you all are able to understand, and in next video lecture I explain you when more than one observations are repeated. More than one observation are repeated, then I take the CF again and explain you in the next sum. So I am confident that you all are able to understand this particular sum. Clear? It is Professor Spearman's rank correlation method when observations or ranks are repeated and ranks are not provided in the question. Thanks for your cooperation. Thank you, students.